Hello and welcome to the exciting episode of The Boundary Line. My name is Khatiso Lorato. A great pleasure being with you here today, man. Oh, what a day it has been, depending on which part of the world are you. I know around the world it's either morning, evening, afternoon, but here in South Africa, we are so excited because the Proteas managed to do something that they couldn't do for the past 15 years. That beating India in India. I'm going to dissect all of that with our expert analyst here, Mr. Bakampale. Mr. Bakampale, welcome to the Boundary Line, sir.
Hello, Mr. Olorato, and thank you very much for having me, man. Yeah, man. It is a great morning. We woke up to that, and then it is a jubilant one. So yeah, nothing stopping us from celebrating. You can see by the smiles. All right, we are a happy nation.
Yes, man. I've asked you a question in our previous episode asking you if our captain Temba Bavuma is match ready. You said no, but he's a standout performer, by getting that half century, in the second inning. It seems like it is all good for our captain.
Yeah. It was unbelievable how when cricket returned to Kolkata after 6 odd years, then we didn't know how the pitch is gonna play out. And generally, as everyone saw, it was a low-scoring one. And the only 50 of the match, I think, is the one that made the difference. And who's the right person to do that, man? He just stood there and stood tall amidst the controversies that he was called a dwarf, so he stood tall. So yeah, the irony. Yeah, man, great performance by the captain, man. I'm happy for him.
Eden Gardens hold a historical significant importance to South Africa because this is the first stadium that they played at, after the readmission in the international arena after the apartheid ban in 1991. What a glorious moment for the Proteas. It seems like somehow they are coming full circle, man. It is a full circle moment for our team, the Proteas. I just want us to get into it, Bakang, and talk about the gist of the match. It seems like though Eden Garden, the pitch itself, it is the man of the match today because it received criticism all around. I just want to quote Habaraja Singh, who said that it has been happening for years now. When I talk about it, people say, why do you speak about them? I don't think we have seen such an unprepared pitch. It is not going the right way. It is pathetic, utter nonsense to see this. These are the type of pitches that India, who we know they are the pitch bullies, prepare. But it seems like everything backfired.
No, absolutely, and that's the rich coming from him. So I think, but in a way, I think I sort of like understand his point. But yeah, no, he was complaining based on the pitch not working for them. And yeah, man, in terms of them being pitch bullies, we know them. So unfortunately, this time around, it backfired, and the Proteas, I guess, they came in the more prepared ones, and yeah, we came out on top, victorious. How can I put it? Yeah, man, that's as simple as that. But yeah, man, the pitch is there, so yeah, it worked out the best for us. So we can't say we'll complain a lot, but yeah, we take it no matter how it comes, and it's a
Um,
first win away from home. So yeah.
It is quite an embarrassment, Mr. Pale, because we spoke about us wanting to have at least a 5 match test. And India, it is supposedly a victory. You would think that they would want, to play in a very contested match. and it seems like it is what they wanted, because even Sobri Ganguly said that this pitch was not watered for the past 4 days. And you see that India, they came out with four spinners, to show that they expected this type of pitch. But as far as the international standard, it wasn't a great match to see, man. It really wasn't. Your view, please.
Yeah, indeed, it wasn't. Before the turning point of today,
Mm,
day one, South Africa got dismissed. Everyone got dismissed. So 10 wickets fell on the day. So it raised
mm,
questions. I mean, as to
mm,
the type of pitch that was prepared for the match. And then
mm,
second day, it went again. Um, Wickets fell. They were tumbling,
mm.
and it was a
Yeah.
low scoring one. No significant runs from batters, so to speak.
Mm,
So in a way, it according to the standards, it's below par, way below par, because I mean, red ball cricket, test ball cricket, we expect it to go um, all the way. That's what we wish for. And then with that pitch that was prepared, it was not conducive for that. So in a way, it was
mm.
disappointing, to say the least. It was very disappointing. And then the fans got a little bit of entertainment, but for the standards of test cricket and cricket all round, man, it was very below par.
Hmm. We've seen Spina really getting it, man, and Hammer really managed to get a lot from the pitch. This pitch, it was a very difficult pitch to analyze, because when you see our first innings, Jasprit Bumrah doing the Jasprit Bumrah thing, getting 5 wicket haul, conceding only 27 run, and then on the other hand, Udell Deep, who is a spinner, managed to get 2 for 36. South Africa in the Indians inning, Hammer getting 4 for 30, and Jansen getting 3 for 35. It seems like India, they didn't know what they prepared. They were not even sure of what they prepared, but they wanted something. They went with the pitch that will say, because it is not a secret that South Africa cannot play spinners. We are a bad players of spinners, but it seems like the pitch that they prepared, even themselves, it embarrassed them, because when you look at the second inning, they didn't even get 100. They were bowled out for 93. Yes, we saw a captain there, Shubman Gill, getting the injury, and did not take a further, play, take a further, how can I put it, but not continuing with the match essentially. But it for me, I'm so excited that South Africa managed to win. We were told that we went to the World Championship final beating nobodies, and we really proved that in an international stage, playing against the so-called big three. I mean, we cannot deny the fact that this is coming back from beating Australia in the final, man. Selection wise, South Africa, players that we talked about, that we are expecting them to fail, they fail, even though we can say almost everyone failed, but they did not prove us wrong.
Yeah, no, selection wise, and based on how things how we started, so it sort of like went and proved whatever that we said, right? And um, the injury to KG Rabada, everyone would have
Yes.
liked him to play.
Mm,
It came in as a big blow, and
mm,
obviously the coach had to make a few changes, and then certain players needed to be slotted in. So yeah,
mm,
but yeah, I guess as I told you and as I said on a previous episode that um our betting, man, is lackluster. So
mm,
we're gonna rely on the bowling, And then,
mm,
man, oh man, the very same thing happened. Our bowlers came out tops, and then they outsmarted the Indians. And for them, their spinners didn't get much purchase because if you look at the wickets column, they didn't get much. But us
mm.
came, I mean, 4 wickets in the first innings, 4 wickets in the second innings, man. What a phenomenal performance. And Maharaj, who didn't bowl a lot or so well, he came in there, played a supporting role, man. And then we
Mm,
saw today Aiden coming in, he came there and took a wicket, which was a much
mm.
needed wicket. So
Yeah.
somehow selection on the betting lineup, it was disappointing, and I hope that it's
Mm.
something that we deal with quick. As for the bowlers, man, it was unfortunate that KG couldn't play, but yeah, those that were picked, they came out tops, and man, yeah, they won us the game.
We are going to the second match, without the stars of the show. It's like going to watch a Destiny's Child concert without Beyonce because we don't have Shubman Gill, on the Indian side. We don't know if he's going to play KG Rabada, who is our Beyonce. We are not sure that he's going to play. So, man, it's very disappointing because these two teams are top billing. And I said something on our previous episode that when you look at the team, it doesn't have those star power. And to lose Shubman Gill and KG Rabada, man, really took away the funny part or the exciting part of this test match. What do you think should happen, at the second match? Um, Lineup
Um,
wise.
I think before I get into that, if we go back to whatever to this match that was concluded today, you said it, and man, it was quite unfortunate that a player of Shubman Gill's caliber had to go out like that. I mean, it's
Mm,
not desirable. I think that also played a part in them not performing that good. And man, whatever it worked in our favor. It worked in our favor, and I think it sort of like gave us the belief that we can. And then I saw after Temba's great knock, just after they went off the field, Coach Shooks immediately went down, and they met just on the outside pitch. I guess they were like they were discussing how to approach the game because now
mm,
they were left to chase. The chase was less than 150, and then
mm,
now a plan had to be devised. And so with the coach coming down and not wanting to go discuss all of that in the boardroom or in the change room, and really meant showed that the stakes were very high, and then
mm,
they needed a plan that's gonna work as soon as possible. Hence, he couldn't wait for all the players to gather. He had to go down to the captain and then put in a few
mm,
words, and they had a conversation, man. And I think the plan that whatever plan that was devised, our players, our ballers came in and stuck to it. And once you stick to the plan, it paid off. And then we bowled them out, which was jubilation for us, which I'm very happy. Man, there's one thing that I I I I believe makes a difference in a team is when you devise a plan and everyone sticks to it. I think that
mm,
makes a difference. And then I think going to the second test, we also need a solid game plan, and then we stick by
mm.
it. And uh, as to the possible lineups for the second test, ah, flip, man. We cannot really say much about our betting lineup, but
Mm,
so you can't help but wonder that obviously in India are gonna come as wounded as as as, as
mm,
as as wounded lions. So If they come, they're gonna come blazing and want to win at all costs, because remember, reputation online is on the line here. And then they are playing. We are nobodies, remember. And then they're gonna come. They're gonna come all guns blazing, want to win at all costs, because they don't wanna be embarrassed again at home. So their game plan is gonna be, let's win the match and draw the series. So
I never seen
um
our captain is a chilled guy, man. Is that guy even, during major high of the Proteas, he gives you that poker face. But today, after that final wicket, I saw him running, jumping into the field. It was a great to see, man. And I think the message that this win sends to the world is to say that we are a cricket playing nation. We are capable and we can beat just about anyone. Your message to the world, and what do you think this win sends to the message that you think this win sends to the world out there?
Man, it meant a lot to him, man. You gotta give it to him. It meant a lot. Remember, we cannot overemphasize the fact that we are the defending champions of the world championship. So we needed to show character that we are the defending champions. So we somewhat dug it somewhere out there, and then it came, man. It meant a lot to him. It meant a lot to the players. It meant a lot to me personally, as someone who was watching and cheering them on. And then with little belief that we can pull it off, but somehow we managed to pull that one off. Unbelievable. I'm still in awe. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I don't want to question much. But the message to the world, the message to the cricketing world is that, guys, the Proteas are here to compete. It's a shame that most of uh, the so-called big nations, they've always looked down on us. And in recent times, in fact, they've looked down on us, and then we were seen as people who cannot compete. We were seen not deserving of the current uh, the past World Test Championship uh, thingy. We were seen as people who were not deserving of that, but somehow we proved them wrong. And even now, with the character that we showed that we are a nation to be reckoned with, a force, in fact, to be reckoned with, and we are there to compete, and we are ready to compete against anyone. So be it the top nations and the ones that they also um belittle. So yeah, we've started with Australia in the previous cycle. Now it's India, and winning for the first time in 15 years really is a statement to say we are here and we are here to conquer.
We are deserving, we are worthy, and that's how we wrap it up, my boy.
Yeah, man. That was a happy one, man. It's unbelievable. What a morning. What a morning. It's a gloomy morning outside because of the rain and whatnot, but my spirit was just lifted by the Proteas performance, man. Yes, man. Come on, boys.
Kane vula baba, kane vula baba, zizoge na ganjani, yawe, peace.
Bafan. Oh, it was a great one, Father. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, boy. Let's wrap it up on the high, my boy.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm out.
Thank you. Out.